Morning, everybody. It's a good morning for the Bulls. This Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. D's Corn, 82 and a half. A new high for the recovery move, up 7 cents, 42 and a half. Sep Corn, 459. Um, November beans, 1231 and a half. New high for the move. We are closing in on our cash sell target. We're actually closing in on our cash sell target for D's Corn as well. If you're not getting the recommendations, uh, if you want them, robinsonagmarketing.com. We got SEP wheat up 20, D sweet up 19. So good news, bad news. My guess is that the both of the weather forecasts now are in alignment. Obviously, we've noticed that the algos are extremely sensitive to the GFS model. So it's a good recovery. It's a great place to be for farmers and producers. I'm not calling a top, but I do absolutely positively want to reward this rally because we've seen how it can turn, guys. We don't want to be in a situation where we're doing woulda, coulda, shoulda game. I hope we go to $7 corn. I hope we go to $20 beans. That's a great marketing plan, right? I hope, I hope, I hope. But I'm also want to make sure that we are rewarding this rally, and so you got to sell a little bit into this rally and also look at capturing um, the revenue on the stuff you don't want to sell. We just rallied a dollar in beans. Is that worth a 10-cent put? We just rallied 50, 60 cents in corn. Is that worth a 10-cent put? You have to tell me. So for some guys, there's no put is worth anything, right? Until we break 80 cents, then it's like, gee, I should have bought the put. So this market has been volatile enough, and there's enough uncertainty out there that um, you have to do a combination of making cash sales and rolling up your floors. Now, for those of you that did have calls on back on the lows, and I know because I tried to get a bunch of you to do it, but most people said no because you didn't need to add risk to an already risky year. But for those of you that did it, or for end users that had calls on, when we we bought those calls in front of that June acres report, not because we knew we were going to rally a dollar, but in case we rallied a dollar. That is that's the number one thing I run into with farmers and producers. They don't want to speculate, but they are speculating, right? So the key is you need to manage the risk inherent in your position. And if you're a farmer or producer, you're always long. So you need to manage that risk. How do you do that? Well, you make periodic cash sales when you get good rallies. And then you also look at the substitute sales by buying put options, which is a substitute floor. You've got a floor, and you keep the upside open for days just like today. Because would you rather be short futures now, or would you rather have a put on? The put's losing value, yeah, but you're picking up uh, penny for penny on the upside as the cash market rallies, minus your basis. I know you have basis. People always yell at me and try to tell me that I don't know about basis. I understand basis. I've been doing this for 30 years. In the cattle market, it's going to be another wild day. I'd imagine another $7, $8 trading range in the feeders. We're trading these technical levels, trying to find a bottom. We haven't so far. Lean hogs, a beautiful anywhere from a 50 to 62% retracement. In the October hogs, it was a 62% retracement here when we hit this 88 level. So we've had a good recovery. Is there more gas in the tank? I'm unsure about that. But again, same idea, just like what we do with the corn, wheat, and beans. When you rally a big chunk, that's when you want to be pricing your puts. Not because you're calling a top, because you want to capture revenue. All right, guys, it's a good day. Let's hope that the rest of the week and the rest of the summer continue to be good. I'm not so concerned about the why. I will say this: if it's all weather related, this thing could change in a heartbeat. That's why you want to be doing some risk management. Crude oil closing back in on $90 a barrel. So we were at 68 bucks for about 4 minutes. Now we're back to 90, and then there's an old gap up there at 106, believe it or not. So every morning we wake up with a different menu. Today, at least, again, D's corn, 482 and a quarter, 42 and a half. Novi beans, 1231 and 3/4. D's corn is closing in on our cash sale target. Novi beans closing in on our cash sale target. Have a good day.